Hello and welcome to What Might Get Read in May. I'm not going to call this a TBR except in the thumbnail and the title because that's what makes people click. But this is going to be more of a list of a pile of possibilities. I'm still calling it a list though because my brain needs to have it be a list and then I can check it off. And then I have to also tell it not to stress because you're not checking them all off. Because there's like 8 books. No, wait, I've doubled up something here. There's a lot though, because I need options. With what we've been doing with April's reading, I need more variable options. So that's what May is going to be. Some that I really need to get to for reasons, and others just, oh, I feel like this. And I'm not a mood reader, so we're just lots of possibilities on the horizon. Okay, I'm Morgan. If this is your first time clicking on here, I hope you enjoy it, and you'll let me know if you've read any of these, how you thought about them, or if you want to read along with them. That would be super fun. Someone has decided to cut their grass somewhere in the neighborhood behind me, and I just hope it's not really picking it up. We will find out in editing. I cut my grass yesterday and hurt myself. The first book up though is Darkwater Daughter by H.M. Long. This is the first in the Winter Sea trilogy. I'm doing the buddy read with Shelly over at Shell Space. She has it going on her Discord, and that'll be super fun. We did Blood Over Bright Haven last month, and that was very interesting. This book, though, it is dealing with obviously a winter ocean type setting because there are pirates and magic, as one of our main characters is Mary Firth, a storm singer, a woman whose voice can still hurricanes and shatter armadas. And faced with servitude to a pirate lord, Sylvanus Lear, Mary offers her skills to his arch rival in exchange for protection and helping send Lear to a watery grave. But her new ally has a vendetta of his own, and Mary's dreams are dark and full of gistings, spectral creatures who inhabit the ancient forests of her homeland and the figureheads of ships. Okay then. And this is supposed to have it's fantasy, but like it has the romantic tinges, or is it romantasy? I don't remember. I know. But I've been meaning to get to this one for a while because it has sounded super cool. So I can't wait to give this a try. The buddy read was a perfect thing to say, yes, I'll sign up for that. That way I get to the book. Then for my year in Aurelia, the path that I've taken, I need to read a dystopian. One of the books, the other books that I was like, I wanted to try to get to because it came out in April. And I was like, well, maybe it's dystopian, but it might not be at the same rate. And I'll explain later. So I have 2 kind of options. This one is definitely dystopian though. This one is Reset by Sarina Dahlin, and in it, the last war destroyed most of the world. Survivors form a new society in 4 self-sustaining cities in the Mojave Desert. The utopia of the 4 cities, inspired by the lyrics of Imagine and Buddhist philosophy, everything is carefully planned and controlled: the seasons, the weather, the residents. To prevent mankind from destroying each other again, its citizens undergo a memory wipe every 4 years in a process called tabula rasa, a blank slate, to remove learned prejudices. With each new cycle, they begin again with new names, jobs, homes, and lives. No memories, no attachments, no wars. And you're following a scientist. When I got this, I really questioned. I have a lot of questions about the practicality of doing this in a society that's supposed to, continue to have children. So this month, I guess, we will either hate it and throw it across the room for not, having logical inaccuracies, because why does that bother me? I don't know. I should just let it go. But there's been books where I just can't. I'm sorry. A whole book will be ruined by the smallest thing. It could have the best, most beautiful message and have lots of things carried out. Okay, not maybe ruined. I still loved the Stardust Crab. Not that one. The other one. But the logical fallacies of it just kill me. Okay, so we're going to try Reset. And I also have Preset because they came together. But this book came out first, even though that is a prequel, I think. Or does it come after? I don't remember anymore. The other one that I said could fill in for that one, but I just don't think it's dystopian. If it's set another book after this one, if it's not a standalone, which I do believe it is a standalone, but if she ever gets the urge to write another one, that one might be the more dystopian. This one though is The Beauty of the End by Lauren Sinistra. I'm so sorry, I'm probably butchering your name. This one is following twins who are twins though at a point in time where scientists have unlocked the extinction dates in the genomes. And they do it with humans too, and that causes mass panic as the extinction date of humans is only 4 generations away. And as these young ladies come up into where they're in adulthood, they work within a science corporation that deals with counseling to help people be able to accept like this. And they also do a husbandry program trying to work out the genome to actually have people have kids and see if they can find a mutation that will help humanity survive. And grappling with that as the world is grappling with this and how far one of them will go to try to save things. So very, very interesting sounding. And I have it on Kindle, so I'm hoping to get to that one this month. Like I said, it could fill that prompt, but I don't think it will. So it's just, speculative sci-fi fiction type of bent. Into this section that is more my maybe piles. The first one though is one that should be on the TBR, but also it would be okay if it doesn't go until June. That is The Witch Roads by Kate Elliott. This is the first in a new fantasy duology. It starts, status is hereditary, class is bestowed, trust must be earned. And they're following Aline, who is a deputy courier stuck with a prince and his entourage that gets stuck in a pass after a political plot ensues, and she is the only one that can lead them through this pass to safety. However, because she is only a deputy courier, they don't really listen to her, especially when she tells them not to go into somewhere dangerous. And the prince that emerges from the somewhere dangerous is not exactly the same as the man who went in. The rest of the journey is fraught with danger as they have only the deputy courier to survive. I also would love to get to the next Dungeon Crawler Carl book just to have that bit of fun back into everything. Hopefully a bit of fun. And the next one up is The Dungeon Anarchist Cookbook by Matt Dinneman. That's book 3 in the Dungeon Crawler Carl series. I have the audiobook and the ebook is on KU still, so I would really, really like to hopefully squeeze that one in. Really, really like to. I don't know if I should give the whole what the series is about again, because I feel like I've said that several times. And lots of people have heard about it, but it is a lit RPG. It's super fun sounding, and I encourage people to try it. Okay, to the other end of the spectrum would be the sci-fis that I want to start. Still have not though. That would be another Adrian Tchaikovsky trilogy. This is Shards of Earth. The Final Architecture series is what this is about. It's what it's called, not what it's about. It's been a while since I even read the description. Idris used to be a war hero, fighting elite, technically enhanced to not only be stronger, faster, and near immortal, but to communicate mind to mind with Earth's mysterious alien enemies known as the Architects. Then the Architects simply disappeared, and Idris and his kind became obsolete. Now, 50 years later, Idris and his crew have found something strange abandoned in space. Have their enemies returned? And if so, why? And I love the way he weaves things into his other sci-fi books. So, yes, this is one that I've been meaning to start. But as with most series, you don't get around to them. And one that I keep eyeballing and I keep wanting to and I keep not being able to would be Paradise 1 by David Wellington. Oh my gosh, the description, it's got me in a chokehold to where I want to start this book. But it's so chunky. Though the font is quite large too, so hopefully. Paradise 1. Earth's first deep space colony. For thousands of people, it was an opportunity for a new life, until it went dark. No communication has been received from the colony for months, and it falls to Firewatch Inspector Alexandra Petrova and the crew of the Artemis to investigate. What they find is more horrifying than anything they could have imagined. And this is the first in the Red Space series, and the second book is already out, though I don't remember its name right now. There are 2 other books that might get carried over from April, but I still have a week left of April at least. So hopefully those can get finished, especially considering I have audiobook companions to them. It's just the getting it done on top of everything else. That's the question. So I won't bring them up. You'll just have to find out as we get it into May. I would love to know though what you were planning on picking up in May, or if you've read any of these, what your thoughts on them were. I hope that you are having an excellent day, finding something great to read, and I will see you in the next one.